Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome. I'm just another Pokedad, and if you know where I stole my intro from, you are my kind of geek, and I say geek lovingly. So ZOROARK-GX is the big swinger now, just showing up in everything. So I've made a deck, and I can't really say whether I made this or I think Andrew Mahone has a deck that's either very similar to this over from Darium's competitive Pokemon, or so I've heard. I haven't really found, but so this is sort of maybe someone's list, but my list, I don't know. I'm not sure. So if I'm stealing it from someone, hopefully I'm stealing from the best. So ZOROARK-GX, trade. The ability is where it's all at. Once during your turn, you may discard a card from your hand, and if you do, draw 2 cards. Amazing draw ability. It's a 2/10 stage 1 Pokemon, which is great. And for a double colorless, you can do 20 times the amount of 20 times damage for the amount of Pokemon you have in play. So if you have a full bench of 5 and Zoroark, you're doing 120. For a double colorless, that ain't too bad. Throw in a choice band, it could be 150. It's a solid attack. He has solid HP. He's weak to fighting, which is a little annoying with Buzzwole coming out and Marshadow. He's resistant to Psychic, which is awesome. So that's a plus. And so he's a solid card. We are running, this is as you'll see here, a Decidueye Zoroark deck. Now, many people will say that, like, Decidueye maybe isn't competitive because of Forest of Giant Plants being gone. I disagree, and this deck runs really well. I've been doing well with it online, and I just won a small tournament at our local hobby shop with it this past weekend. Small tournament, but I still won. So 3-0 with it. So running one Oranguru. Oranguru gives you a little added draw support, so that way you have stuff you can then use with Zoroark's ability if you need to draw even more, if you don't get what you want. But also is there just to help against Hoopa Mini Ninetales. Even though Decidueye's ability will help with that as well. But we do have him in there for that. 3 copies of Zora, and because I am using double colorless, so you like the new Zora for that because you get an attack with Ram off that. But I'm running 2 of the Moonless Madness to confuse my opponent Zora, because we are running Dark Energy in this deck. So it's there. 3 copies of ZOROARK-GX. We're running a 4-3-4 line of Decidueye. 4 Rowlet, 3 Dartrix, 4 Decidueye. And you want to get 3 or 4 Decidueye on your bench in this deck. Doing that extra damage. If you can get 3 on your bench, if you fill your bench up, you have 3, and you put ZOROARK-GX active, you're doing 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180 damage somewhere. 210 if you have a choice band and they're GX. I mean, and that could be 230 if you get all 4 Decidueye line out, and it's not impossible. 3 Tapu Leles. I'm running 4 Evo Sodas. It helps speed you up in this deck. It works really well. We're running 2 Field Blowers because Garbotoxin, you're susceptible to it, so always knock that one out. Rare Candy, 3 copies. We're running 4 Ultra Balls, 2 Bridgets, 1 Guzma, 3N, 2 Ninja Boy, 2 Sycamore, 2 Skyla, 2 Choice Band, 1 Float Stone, 4 rare DCEs, 4 Dark Energy, and 3 Grass Energy. Now, a couple things in here. You don't need to Guzma up a lot, really. You're just going to knock out whatever. Like, you spread your damage. You know, we do have a Guzma in case you need it. But it's not the main focus of this deck because you're doing damage wherever you kind of want to. It's not heavy on draw support, especially Sycamore, because you're not wanting to. I mean, your trade ability with ZOROARK-GX is already throwing cards away, so you don't want to throw too much away with this deck unless you really have to. 2 Ninja Boy. Now, I did a video on my Lele Ninja Boy, kind of my case for it, but in this deck in particular, you Lele so you can get Bridget. You Lele so you can grab that 1 Guzma. You Lele for an N or whatever. Well, now Lele's a dead card on your bench. So you have to you need to fill, you want your bench full. So you don't want to just get rid of it somehow, you know, with a knockout or whatever. So you draw into Ninja Boy and you become a Rowlet, you become a Rangaroo, you become another Zora. But this is how you get a line of 4 Decidueyes out, is by Ninja Boying into the last one, typically. So I'm really I like this play, and it works really well in this deck. All right, so that's the deck. We're going to play it in a duel, so stick around and we'll see how it rolls. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be right back. All right, we are here for a duel. Let's get ready to rumble. Think we're maybe Golisopod, Garb, or could be Vikabulu. I'm not quite sure. Could be something totally out of left field that I don't even know. Vikabulu. All right. I feel like this one, excuse me, is certainly one we can control. We're going to get rid, since we have 2 ends in hand, we're going to get rid of one of the Zoroarks because we have another one in hand. Really only need about 2 ZOROARK-GXs in play, if even 1 in play, 1 in the wings, 2 in play, you're okay. So we will bridge it, and we're going to grab 3 Rowlets and get ourselves set that way. The reason I didn't get rid of the Field Blower is definitely want to get rid of a Choice Band if he puts it on Bulu right away, because then he can hit 210. So we want to kind of make sure if he hits that Choice Band that we're ready for it. So I didn't want to get rid of the Field Blower. Although now, no matter what, he's going to hit for that. So we can't sit and wait around, really. So I'm going to have to end and hope we can start getting into... we'll go with the Dartrix. We will Evosoda into another Dartrix. And then let's just see if I trade away the energy. We'll put a Zora on deck so we can get that. And then we'll be doing the 120, which is nice. So, there's the potential we're going to lose this ZOROARK-GX on this turn. Should he, and I shouldn't even say that, it's a guarantee we're going to lose it. Oh, no. I thought he had a rare candy in hand and was going for, although maybe he does and is getting the Vikavolt rare candy, then we're definitely done for with our Zoroark. So he's going to grab Skyla to get the rare candy. Yep, so that Zoroark is done for. Luckily, we're going to be fairly well set up here. Hopefully, I should be able to we don't really need, I mean, it would be nice if we draw a Decidueye so we can rare candy. Otherwise, I'm going to have to probably Sycamore away both of those. So let's just see, because he'll knock me out here. And I'm hesitant, but I'm going to put the Zora up just in case. Well, I can. That's not bad there. I can Ultra Ball for the Zoroark. I'm going to do that. And then have to... Oh, I should have drawn two first, but we do get the energy, so we're going to get the knockout. That's good. We'll put out a Rangaroo now. We'll do a trade and get rid of the Tapu Lele at the moment. Since we're full, we will get into a Dartrix there. So we're pretty well set for the next turn. And since we knocked that out, he doesn't really have anything I'm too worried about at the moment. Now, granted, he could get another Bulu out and power it up, but I'm not really as worried about that. That was an odd play. I think maybe he thought I had something and he wanted to field blower it, and then once you're committed to it, you got to choose a target. So that's my only guess, is that he thought he was going to field blower something off me, and I don't have anything that he can do. So all right, so how do we do this? Well, first we do that. Then we'll throw this on there. We will field blower away his Fighting Fury Belt, so I'm not worried. And we take the victory because we were going to get a knockout on that one, because I was going to get at least one Decidueye in play. Well, that didn't really show off the combo Decidueye and Zoroark, but we'll take a win however we can get it, and we'll come back for another match. All right, we are back for another duel fighting deck of some kind. Oh, I hope it's Machamp GX. No, I don't know what that would be, but I'm going to start with a Rangaroo out front. Let's see. I'm not sure. ZOROARK-GX, probably. Let's see what we got. I don't know. Or Marshadow. Could be. could be so many things. I don't know. I don't know. Too early to be Buzzwall, so let's draw some cards. We'll throw that out. All right. It is a Machamp deck. All right. Don't see a lot of those. Let's throw an energy out. We're going to get rid of an energy, and for now, the choice band. I don't like doing that. But we need to bridge it. We need to bridge it into the rest of our deck. So we're going to fill our bench up. That's not bad. I mean, it's not. It is what it is. I don't know. In this deck, you do want a full bench. We're going to get one of you and two more of you and a couple of you. And what will we do? Next turn, we can Dartrix one. We can Rare Candy Decidueye into another. We can Eva Soda Dartrix, the last one. We can get moving on this. And we do have a ZOROARK-GX, so all that's out the window because we're end. We had like the perfect hand. Really a pretty perfect hand if only we had some draw support. Now we have a perfectly crummy hand, except, I mean, we don't have any of our but we are going to be able to knock this guy out, so that's okay, because we'll Evo Soda into ZOROARK-GX. You know, the best laid plans. There we go. We're not that far off of actually of what we were going to do anyway. I'm going to trade away the Skyla. Put you down. And then I'm going to Ninja Boy into another... Oh, no, I'm not. Well, into a Zoro. Okay. And we'll just Feather Arrow that. And beat you pretty good. There's our choice band, so at least we can get a choice band on. Now, we're weak to fighting, which is really rough, so the only good thing is he doesn't have any energy going, so I don't see, unless he manages to really pump up his bench right now, I don't see how he's going to catch up to us at this point. What I'd really like is to hit some draw support, get a couple more, well, all right, you do the draw support for me. Appreciate that. What I'd like to see is some more Decidueyes coming out. Oh, and that's the game. That one was a short one and a sweet one. I think we'll make it a triple-double and do another match on here. So we can kind of see how it rolls. Since he didn't get a strong show there, we'll try it again. All right, we are back for our last in our triple-double. Probably looking at a Galissapod Garb deck here. Not sure how we'll stand up against it, so we'll see how we do. I keep forgetting to say hello. I get caught up in chatting and to the camera, and I forget to be Nico0731, so hello to you. And away we go. Not an ideal starting hand. I seem to say that quite a bit with this deck, and yet we're into something, hopefully. For a deck that's built pretty well and plays out consistent, I've had weird startings, and of course I have everything I would bridge it for, and I have a bridge it. So not the best situation to end into, but I don't have to waste the Bridget. I can get all these out. And with Zorak, I can, if I get ZOROARK-GX out next turn, then I can trade away to draw some cards. So not terrible situation, other than he's evolved both of his, and I'm hoping he goes for Sycamore instead of an N. Good. Because then I can get my ZOROARK-GX out. And maybe I have to bridge, if, it depends. Maybe I'll have to use the Bridget to fill my bench. Especially if he's able to knock out my Rowlet there. Then I'll want to get that last Rowlet out for sure. So we'll see. All right, so we're going to go there. We will trade the energy out. See where we're at. I can field blower that there. I can put you on. I can bridge it out to fill my bench. Actually, not too bad. We're not in too bad a position. Because now I can retreat and at least hit him for 120. So that's not too bad. And then the next turn, I could possibly Ultra Ball for a Decidueye, rare candy into Decidueye, and so we'll see how this all plays out. Espeon, interesting. So he returns the 120 to me. So I am going to... Whoa. Every single one of my Dartrix are prized. Wow. Wow. So I have to trade away Zorak so I can, well, do I do it? Do I end? Oh, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to not give him a new hand. I'm going to take my chances that Oranguru can draw me into stuff. All right, so then we're going to whittle him down a little bit, draw some more cards. anything else right now. As I have a feeling he may use Espeon, de-evolve me. We're going to be in trouble without any of our Dartrixes when he de-evolves Decidueye. That's going to be a tough one. But he played energy for turn, so we're not worried about it this turn. That's not bad. That gives us room where we might be able to, unless, he's played energy already. So, that's not bad. So, I'm going to field blower that. I'm going to trade out, and I know I'm fielding, but I'm going to knock out Garbodor anyway. So, let's Feather Arrow again over this way. Oh, what to do, what to do. Well, we're just going to roll the dice. Well, we know we're going to pick up some Dartrixes. That helps, so. So he'll de-evolve me here, knock out, take a prize, which I'd rather him take one prize than two. And then we'll move up. I don't know if I want to move up Decidueye or Rowlet. I'll probably move up the Rowlet, the weakened Rowlet. Just so I can have a chance to evolve Zora into Zoroark. Another Wimpod. Let's see. Yep. Tough thing is losing having all the Dartrixes. We do get lucky and draw into a rare candy. So that's fortunate. Let's see, we could and probably should do that. Guzma up a Trubbish here. Roll the dice that. I don't know if that was the right play or not. I'm rolling the dice that I'm going to buy a turn, but knowing that this is a switch-heavy deck, I'm hoping that if he's going to be able to switch, he has to switch me out as well, like through a Guzma or such. field blowers left? I don't think I do. Nope, I do have one. So, because he's got garbotoxin out, so that's gonna shut down my decidueyes should I not be able to get that other field blower if he gets something out. But at the moment, we're doing okay. I mean, we're, if we can, I don't know. We're in a weird spot here with having all our intermediate stage Pokemon in our, all three prized. That is not the best luck, you know what I mean? So I do want to trade out Ninja Boy, see what I draw. Because I can Evosoda now into the other Decidueye. And I did get my energy that I needed. This is not bad. Not bad at all. So, what do I want to do? Do I hold Skyla? Well, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. The only beauty is if he de-evolves, at least I can replay one. And I can get another Dartrix down. It's not that I can replay them both. But now we've lost our draw. We've lost. So, gotta hit the field blower. That's gonna be our hope, but gonna be our only hope. Oh, but he didn't de-evolve me, so that's good. We can get a little bit of setup going, and yep, I'm willing to take fewer cards because it puts stuff out of his hand. We'll throw this down, and I think what I want to do is do Trickster and switch him out, do the 150 and switch him out. So, or cross and cut. Yeah, that's right. And we'll go into the big Decidueye. Let's see how much energy is in our 2. So we don't have much grass energy left. So the likelihood is I'm not going to be able to draw it. So I'm really hoping to hit that. Really hoping to hit a field blower, like with random stroke of luck kind of need, so. But he's going to knock out my other Zora. So at least he's only taking one prize for that. Better than knocking out and taking two. So, I mean, there is that. So let's throw this down. We do get you. We can rare candy into you. And we are just stuck. We are just stuck. I don't know why I bothered to rare candy into it, because he'll de-evolve me again. Although he may take the time to, or just hit. So, oh, the Garbotoxin is hurting me, hurting. When everything you do revolves around your abilities, that is your fatal weakness. So this is going to be a tough match to finish out. If I don't draw into, because I can't Lele for a Sycamore, I can't use, so I really need well, all right. Well, we can't do anything this turn, but we can draw into a new hand next turn. So that's something. Probably too little too late, but it's something. At least he's not moving horribly fast, but now he'll get the knockout on this Decidueye. That'll even us up. And I mean, all I can really do is put him out. I mean, I can put a float stone on him. Let's see what happens here. Get another Decidueye out. Put out Zora. Energy. And I'm going to retreat and be done. I don't know how we do much of this. I mean, I can Evosoda into Zoroark. I don't know if I have. No, Guzma's gone, so we can't. I just have to get that field blower somehow. This is a good. It's a tough match, but I don't know. I don't know how we get ourselves out of any of this. I mean, because now he's down to his last prize card. I need to take two. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. I guess I have to bridge it just to put two things on my bench to at least be able to knock out him. This takes us down to the last prize, so It's going to be close. It's going to be close, but I don't know how. I honestly don't know how I can pull it off. I think he's got the upper hand on me here because he can hit me for 130, and then he takes, or 150, or no, 130. He'll hit me for 130 because he, or 150. 130. Yep. Armor press for 130. So I've got nothing that I can do. And he's going to hit me for 130 next time. So the only options I have are to retreat, but I can't. There's just nothing I'm going to be able to do here. So I am going to, well played. I'll just hit him and then let him knock me out. There's really no play that I have other than stalling out, but now he's just being a wank instead of just hitting me. So, that's just win the game. Like, all you had to do was attack with, that's kind of a dink move. Anyway, that was a good game otherwise, other than the last dinky play. And it was pretty close. So, not a bad deck. I like it. It's got potential. If you have any ideas, would like to see some changes, or have anything you'd like to say, please leave a comment down below. And remember, if I reach 100 subscribers by midnight, October 31st, if you've liked and commented on any video I posted within the last few days, you'll be entered to win a ZOROARK-GX box. We're fairly close, so it could happen. Midnight's coming up. All right. Thank you again. Appreciate you watching. I hope you'll join me back here more. And remember to be kind, be nice, and be happy. Thank you for watching.